All right. You've got a great testimony. I'm excited. I'm up here in Grape Creek, Texas, just north of San Angelo, for those of y'all that don't know where that is. And I'm with Jody Haston, something like that, or both. Either pronunciation I think will work. And Jody, you came to a meeting, gosh, about 2 months ago or so, and you were dealing with some different issues. What all were you dealing with?
Well, at the time, I mean, I was dealing with, for years, just excruciating pain when I'd wake up in the morning. First time I'd put my feet on the ground, it was like standing on needles.
Ooh.
It was like standing on needles.
Was that plantar fasciitis?
I don't know. It's painful. Whatever it is. Also, joint pain. I mean, it was just excruciating joint pain all the time. I mean, anytime I'd get up and move around, it was just painful. I suffer from severe sleep apnea. My sleep apnea was so bad that the last test I had, they said I quit breathing, is what they say, but they're talking about your oxygen level dropped below a certain level.
Wow.
166 times in 3 hours.
Yikes.
That's about every 54 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
My brain was constantly deprived of oxygen, which gave me severe brain fog. I mean, I still suffer a little bit from grasping for words and everything, but the brain fog, the bad brain fog is gone.
Oh, that's fabulous. Okay. And so you got your injection, I think, about 2 months roughly ago.
Yes.
So what all did you begin to notice?
Well, the very next morning, the first morning after, first thing I noticed was no pain whenever I got up. I mean, you know, they say not to worry about it for 3 months.
Don't they? Yeah. You've got to give it time.
You got to give it time. But the very next morning, the pain was gone, and it has not came back.
Oh, that's fabulous.
I've noticed a pep in my step. My joint pain is gone. I still have sleep apnea, but you know, the stem cells don't correct your stupidity, and I messed up my arm, and, and so I had to go to the hospital, and they kept saying, well, you messed. I told them I messed up a nerve, which I did, but the pain, that stuff's leaving as well, but it caused my arm to go numb and my jaw to go numb.
Oh.
And so they thought I was having a heart attack.
Oh my.
And I told him about my sleep apnea problem and all that stuff, and he's like, well, you know, we're going to do a CT scan on your brain and your neck. We're going to check out your heart. He said, but I'm feeling it's probably going to be your brain with the troubles that you had. So all the tests came back, and he came in there. First thing he said was, Jody, he said, your CT scan on your brain is normal.
Oh,
I said,
awesome.
I said, well, that's good. He said, no, you don't understand, Jody. He said, the scan is above normal. He said, I figured that that's where the problem was going to be. We was going to see a busted blood vessel or something like that. And you have the brain of a teenage boy.
Oh my goodness.
I said, you have no idea how true that statement is with the things that go through my mind. You know? But he said, no, he said, your neck, he said, for your age and what you do for a living.
And tell people what you do.
I run heavy equipment. I'm constantly being jarred around and thrown around the cab of a machine. And when you sit in the machine, your legs are cut off from circulation. A lot of people don't realize that, but sitting in that position for many hours a day, your circulation becomes a problem. But he said your neck. He said you should be ate up with arthritis almost, because a lot of people I know, their vertebrae are giving them problems and everything. He said you have very little arthritis. He said all your blood work on your heart has came back perfect.
Oh, that's fabulous.
And he agreed with me that it was the nerve.
Yeah.
It turned out it was a nerve in my elbow. I'd hit my cry bone.
Your cry bone.
That's what I call it. It ain't
Isn't
funny.
it? No, that's
Nothing
true.
funny me about it.
Nope.
But I'd messed up that nerve somehow.
Yeah.
But, even that is starting to subside.
Good. Yeah, those stem cells are there. They know what to do. Now, one thing you mentioned a couple of weeks ago at a meeting, you were talking with another gentleman about the results you got, and you talked about the fact that bad circulation, that your legs, basically from the knees down, were purple and black.
Yeah. It's all it is a spot where my boot leg had rubbed, and the circulation so poor in my leg that it wouldn't let it start, healing and gaining its color back. So my leg was almost black. But
So you want to show us your beautiful leg?
I don't know about beautiful. Y'all don't start whistling at me. But
We'll leave this way.
it has gotten a lot of the color black back. This right here was almost black.
Wow.
To the point where, you look at it and you're like, oh my God. But
He's dying.
yeah. Gonna have to take that thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. So, and as we know, that's just the beginning of your healing story, because they're actively working in your body 3.5 to 4 years to build, create, regenerate, and you're off to an awesome start. Well, thank you for sharing. Is there anything else in particular you want to share?
No, just
Nope. All right. Well, Jody, thanks.
I will be getting another shot.
Okay. Yay. Okay. All right. Thanks. We'll follow up with you and keep me posted. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks. Bye-bye.